It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we'll see DeAndre Swift, your standard at running back this season, pacing the league in rushing. It's the Bears and the Cards, and it comes your way next on EA Sports.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you look at this Cardinal team as they get ready here. They were winners last time out, so they'll be looking, Charles, to make it 2 in a row.
And what I enjoyed when I watched their game tape and their victory last week is they put it together in every phase. Good offense, good defense, and some key plays on special teams. Let's see if they can get that second win in a row.
Meanwhile, for our visitors, the Bears, they come into this one fresh off a victory that finally snapped the 6-game losing streak.
And there's nothing like that win that makes everyone happier in the locker room, better on the practice field, and they usually play a whole lot better that next game out as well.
And the opening kickoff will not be returned, as that will be a touchback. The Cardinals offense heading out, and they do so behind Kyler Murray, their dynamic quarterback in his 6th season now from Oklahoma.
And you and I both know that any win is a good win, and that's what they did last week. But there's also plenty for him to work on in his game, wasn't there?
Yeah.
2 touchdowns, an interception. Yeah, you know, he wants to increase that a little bit in terms of ratio. But first and foremost, they did win the game.
Right to the air. Here's Murray. And his throw here is incomplete. Trey McBride, the intended receiver. And it's 2nd down. You look at this Bears defense. It's a unit that has had all sorts of issues against the pass. Dead last in the NFL, number 32 in the league.
Take those rankings, throw them right out the window, because this is what you prepare for. This is what you practice for. This is what you think about. The ultimate test, taking on the #1 overall offense in the league.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Right back to Connor here on first. And he's got some space here. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line. Here's Murray. That's going to be caught. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. A great effort there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Cardinals get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon.
You know, as a head coach, you can't hide everything from your team. They know that people think that they're not supposed to be on the field with them. So they designed a heck of a game plan, didn't they? Nice fast start, get out after them, and maybe let everyone know that they're here to compete.
And get this home crowd behind them early as well.
Yeah, that's a huge part of it, isn't it? Because if you get the home crowd involved, sometimes you can ride that wave, and that gives you a little added pep.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. So the Bears ready to go on offense, and it's the #1 overall pick leading them out, the Heisman Trophy winner from USC, Caleb Williams.
And he's got to be feeling pretty good about himself right now, because he's coming off of a strong performance in the team's win last week. And you can just tell, even early in his rookie season, he's starting to get really comfortable out there, and things are starting to fall into place. In fact, in talking to the rival defensive coordinator, the team he's facing this week, he told me this young man's starting to get it.
A look there at his numbers on the ground a week ago. 2 trips to the end zone and well past 100 yards.
And going back and watching the film, we saw every kind of run from him, didn't we? We saw some power, we saw finesse, we saw speed, and what I love the most, he finished each and every run.
He'll get this to the longtime Charger. It's Keenan Allen. A lot of great quarterbacks from USC. Here's another one. The rookie's got a first down. On 1st and 10, it's Swift. And a lane slow and materializing there as he'll get maybe a yard up to the 45. Now 2nd and 9. To throw, Williams. Escaping the pressure right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. It'll be a loss of only a couple on the sack, but now it'll bring up third down. Williams from the gun on third down. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 29-yard line. Swift going to try up the middle. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Here's a 2nd and 8. Once again, it's Swift. And they're knocking on the door now as a good run there. Going to take this to about the 10-yard line. So not quite a first and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. They will run straight ahead with Swift. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. DeAndre Swift, his 8th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bears respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Some good running there at the end of the drive. He had the burst that set up the 1st and goal, and then one play later, he's in the end zone.
Brandon, what I liked about that sequence is I'm not sure who made the play call, but they understood the situation, understood the momentum. A nice hard-charging run, give it right back to him, and let him cap things off.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Cardinals offense and their quarterback coming out for their second drive. He had the touchdown pass earlier, adding to his impressive season total as you take a look at the NFL leaders in touchdown passes at this point in the season. That's complete to Michael Wilson. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. On 1st and 10 is Connor. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. Murray a give. This is Connor. And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50. You look at this Bears defense. They're in the spot statistically that you don't want to be in against the pass. Number 32 in the league, dead last.
That was a nice play right there, but overall this season, it's been an absolute disaster. A total lack of communication on the back end. They need a leader who can put this team, this unit, on his shoulder pads and carry them to the right spots. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run. Murray giving to Connor on the option. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. The numbers there for Connor in last week's game. 15 carries, 64 yards, and a touchdown. I have to say, partner, their coaches didn't do a very good job of hiding their thoughts this week when they spoke with us, did they? They told us exactly this. We've been good on the ground, but sitting 8th in the league, we know we can kick it up a notch and push for the top 5. So there's no doubt in my mind, we'll see them try to establish that ground game early and try and pick up an early lead.
From the gun on 3rd down, Murray. And a completion to Wilson. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 20-yard line. The drive stays intact with a pickup of 13. Here's Murray. Going right back to Wilson. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a 2nd and just a few inches left.
As long as you go through your proper reads and progressions, the drag route can be one of those old reliable plays because usually it's good for a good chunk of yardage as we just saw there.
And those guys like it, right? They can get the ball with a full head of steam.
Especially against man coverage because man coverage, you're typically running away from someone and not worried about traffic coming out on the other end.
He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down. Throwing again, Murray. Flushed out, and he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. Kyler Murray taking it in from 2 yards out, and the Cardinals have taken the lead. Prater on to add the extra point. It's up and good, and it's 14-7 now here in the first quarter. A 10-play drive that time. And the play that polished it off was the touchdown run by Kyler Murray. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. To the air, Williams. That's the rookie from Washington, Rome Odunze. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive. On the handoff, this is Swift. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. This is 2nd and 8. They'll stay on the ground with Swift. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Here's Williams. Into a sea of defenders, had intercepted. Picked up by Sean Murphy-Bunting. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. So the ball changing hands on the interception, but meanwhile here we do have an injury on the play. Connor up the middle. The 20. 5. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. James Conner, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Cardinals are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Boy, still in the first quarter, and look out. I mean, they are on pace for over 80 points in this game. I don't know that they'll get there, CD, but this has been impressive to watch so far.
That certainly would be history in the making, wouldn't it, partner? I'm glad we're here to actually watch and see if it actually happens, although, like you, I have my doubts, but they are firmly in control of this game.
Prater for the extra point, and it's now 21-7. I'm not sure if they drew that play up to score, but it scored indeed. 1 play on the ground and into the end zone for 6. And running with power here. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best of the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
The Bears with the football. We get set to begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw is Williams. And again back to Komet. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Another catch for him there. This one good for 11. 1st down. Here's Swift. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. DeAndre Swift with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Bears have cut it back within a score. Santos able to tack on the extra point. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. James Conner and the Cardinal offense ready to get back to work. He's been good. His guys are winning. So far, the recipe working here in the second quarter.
He doesn't like to just tote the rock. He wants to carry his team on his back, and that's what he's done throughout this game.
Yeah, he's done that. He'll be hoping to continue that trend. From the 38 now, here's 2nd and a yard. Murray now to throw. There's a short one caught by Ryman. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. They run behind center with Connor. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front. Because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
Flush to his right. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down.
They made a nice effort to stick him with a loss for that play, but it's going to take more than that to keep him from advancing the ball. Should be an entertaining battle anytime he tucks and runs over the second half of this contest.
So just 3 yards on the completion there. And it'll be 4th down. Blake Gillikin on to punt here as he'll send this one away. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. The Bears offense and Caleb Williams set to go to work once more. And as we transition into the second half of the season, he continues to put up big numbers on a consistent basis. Currently the NFL's leader in passing as we play here in the month of November. Effort play from B.J. Ojulari to drop him for a loss. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. To throw, it's Williams. That is incomplete.
As this old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Eluding the pressure right. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. This is Swift on the counter. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 65 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half. First down, and they go with Swift again. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. They'll run. This is Khalil Herbert. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. Here's a handoff to Swift. And he'll get this just inside the 30-yard line. The Bears at 1-6 now. And they come into this one fresh off the victory last week. They finally snapped that 6-game losing streak.
And you've heard the phrase much-needed win. That was a much-needed win. They needed something to energize that locker room and give them a little sense of purpose. And oftentimes, that sense of purpose and a little relaxation can lead to better performance the following week as well.
Swift will score. Touchdown, Chicago. And that touchdown's going to put him in double digits now for the year. It's his 10th rushing touchdown of the campaign. Santos with the extra point. And we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half. That time, a 9-play drive. And it's culminated by a 2-yard touchdown run. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Cardinal offense here ready to take over. 4-4 their record through 8 games on the season. Would you say that this team has overperformed, underperformed, or are they kind of right where you thought that they would be?
Do you mind if I say yes, yes, and yes? Because ultimately to me, 4-4 is about where they should be because we've seen weeks where they've been really, really good. They've looked terrific. Other weeks where we wondered just how good is this team? They want to be consistent in their play, not consistently inconsistent, which is what they've been thus far.
Connor going to get it again on 2nd down. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. That one a first down pickup of 8. Murray now. Over the middle here to Wilson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. It's a gain of 11 and a Cardinal first down.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down, executed it to perfection. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. They work now on 2nd and 9. To throw, it's Murray. And this will be swung out here for counter. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. The Cardinals on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. To throw is Murray. And Murray with a smart move there at the end of the play. Picks up the first down and then slides to the ground. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. A reminder coming up here at halftime. We'll ship you off to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman will have first half highlights and analysis from a back and forth first half that we've seen. Got his man. It's Dortch. Here's a 2nd and 5. Now Murray. And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. From the gun, Murray. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they'll get this down to the 10. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
And that could be one of those turning point plays in a ball game. A field goal gets you the lead here, but they want to make a statement and get 6 points. And they're certainly going to get that opportunity as they get the conversion.
And they're going to get him. They bring him down to the sack back at the 16-yard line. First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further. Now a timeout called for by the offense, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Throwing now is Murray. Caught by Wilson. Only able to pick up 2, and that leads us to 3rd and goal. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their 2nd, as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. Murray now, 3rd and goal. This is caught. Touchdown, Cardinals. Marvin Harrison Jr., a 14-yard touchdown. And the Cards will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point good by Prater, and they will take a 7-point lead. So that drive, 12 plays in length, and it winds up in a touchdown for Arizona. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Bears offense and running back DeAndre Swift. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get in the field goal range. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. After the turnover, here's Murray. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's counter. They'll give him 4 yards there, and it'll be 2nd down. The Cardinals forced to burn their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. Here's Murray. That pass completed to Dortch. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. A yard all they need, but it's third down. Murray going to throw. And he'll just get rid of it.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. They're going for it. Hits Murray. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Halftime over, no problem with us. We skip right to the third quarter and continue this midseason contest. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The visitors' offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. He is the NFL's leader in rushing yards to this point in the season. And if he can replicate or even surpass the production that he had over the first half of the year, he's going to have a good chance to take home the title. From the 25, here's a 2nd and 8. They'll go play action here with Williams. Pressure comes, and the Cardinals bring him down. They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack, and it'll lead to a 3rd and long. To throw, Williams. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect him to have more completions to him in this game.
He was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. It'll be a 51-yard punt that time. And the Cards will take over 1st and 10. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. Out of the gun, here's Murray. He's got his target. That's complete. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. On the handoff, Connor. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. And Wilson with it, complete. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down. Here's a handoff to Connor. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Here's Murray. He'll dump this one off to Connor. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. This will be the 8th play of the drive, and it's 3rd and inches. Back to throw. Murray able to find the open man. That's complete. Touchdown. Trey McBride. A 1-yard touchdown reception. And the Cardinals go up by 2 touchdowns. Prater for the extra point, and the lead now up to 14. So that drive takes him down the field in 8 plays.
And it was capped off by a touchdown reception from Trey McBride.
Now a crease here as he's past the 30.
A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The visitors' offense and their running back getting set to go once more.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive.
These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
To the air, Williams. That is caught. On the move past the 40. Down the left sideline. Touchdown, Chicago. Rome Odunze. 62 yards. And the Bears have got it back to within a score.
Well, Charles, kind of the future of this franchise on display right there. You had a rookie throwing it, a rookie catching it, and taking it into the end zone.
Could you imagine if we were in the owner's box right now and we could look at the front office and see the grins on their faces, to see the present making plays and knowing what the future will bring with these youngsters going out and making big-time moments happen for this team.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27. There's James Conner now as he trots back onto the field. He's been a good workhorse. I know we use the word workhorse a lot, but he's been a good workhorse for him in this one.
No doubt about it, and there's nothing wrong with that. That's what you're looking for if you're a back, because that means everything's come together for you. Big guys up front have created space. You've run through it. You've probably got some help even from the wide receivers who want to catch passes as opposed to block, but they're helping out too.
Yeah, everyone's pitching in. He's had a good game. Again, a run with Conner. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
From the 41, here's a 2nd and 7.
A give running right is Conner.
And slow going there as he'll only get a yard, maybe, up to the 41.
A big part of a middle linebacker's job is being able to take on blocks and then go make plays. But the best ones, they have those big guys in front of them playing defensive line to hold blockers off of them.
And Murray in trouble here, and down he goes. Montez Sweat, the man that time to fight in and drop him.
Here comes the Cardinals punter now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. And he didn't quite have the backspin on that one. It hits at the 4 and continues into the end zone. It's a touchback. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
That one good for 26 and a first down.
They'll fake the give, now Williams. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
I ain't going to scan downfield forever, but there wasn't anything available. Ends up throwing an incompletion, and I think he'll take that.
3rd quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10.
Working out of the gun, Williams. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
I know tight ends love this route because a lot of times they'll fake a block first, and get a little bit of space and then come across the middle, because in their mind, they're thinking catch the ball and then drop the hammer on the little guys in the secondary.
Unable to drop the hammer, he just dropped the pass. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 32-yard line. They run out of the gun with Swift. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. But now he appears to be in some pain. Second down and 4. Now a carry for Swift. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
On play action, here's Williams. They'll roll him out right. And it's caught. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. They'll run with Swift. And no signal yet. I don't think he got in. He didn't. They'll mark him at the 1. No gain on the play, and it's going to be second and goal. They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL. And he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time, so make sure you get in shape.
Welcome back to the desert. We're in Glendale. It's Bears football, but they trail on the scoreboard as we get set to bring you the fourth quarter. They'll look to throw for it with Williams. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Likely the play of the game here, trailing in the final quarter and going for it on fourth and goal. They'll try it now with Swift. And not only will he not get in, he's going to lose yardage. They stuff him back at the 4. They begin on the ground here with Connor. And a nice pickup as this one gets him to the 10-yard line. 134 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. On second down, here's the option. And he'll get it up a little shy of the 15. They'll spot him down at the 14-yard line. On first and 10 is Connor. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. Murray now to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Harrison. Murray a give. This is Connor. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at second down. I'm sure that that's going to be the formula. Just keep the ball on the ground. Keep that clock moving.
And when you have the lead this late in the game, above all, stay in bounds. Yes, take care of the football. Yes, gain yardage, but stay in bounds and let that clock tick.
Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down. Murray now. Pass complete there to Harrison. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. This drive's taken more than 3 minutes off the clock already as they come up on second down. Off the option, here's Murray running left. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. A big-time gain there on the keeper, using his legs to hurt him. First down. Got his man, it's Dortch. Call it a gain of a yard, and it'll be second down. To throw, it's Murray. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Tyreek Stevenson picks it off. And the Bears are right back in this football game. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. The interception sets them up with an opportunity to erase this fourth quarter deficit. And this series could very well determine our outcome. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Looking to throw is Williams. A throw left side taken in by Kmet. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Swift going to try up the middle. They'll get it across the 35. It'll be 2nd down.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Across the formation, he's got a man. That's Allen. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 45-yard line. They will run straight ahead with Swift. And down inside the 40 to about the 38. 105 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ball game. To throw, it's Williams. And there's a short throw. It's caught by Kmet. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a 1st down.
A 5-yard gain on the play. 1st down Bears.
Throwing is Williams. He's got a man. That's Keenan Allen. And that's good for a gain of 6. And that's going to bring up 2nd down. Here's Williams. Dancing to his left. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. And now we won't see a play on 1st down. We're going to get a timeout instead. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. He will push his way down to about the 14. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
Following the penalty, it's 1st and 5, and you got to think offensively, all kinds of options. Operating from the gun, Williams. And that one's going to be off target and incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
From the gun, here's Swift. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. The 6 yards on the pickup, and it leaves him with a 1st and goal. Looking to throw. Williams buying time to his left. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Caleb Williams. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Bears are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. We are set up for a fantastic finish now. A 4th quarter touchdown here, and we're an extra point away from a tie football game.
And I know they're thinking about possibly going for 2, but I'd go ahead and kick this one and just get it back to level.
So that one a long 11-play drive. And it's finished off with a 5-yard touchdown run. Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And they'll have very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40. Here's the Arizona offense now as they get set to take over. But not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw the interception, Charles, after they had built up some momentum. They were moving the football, but something to at least build on for this offense as they run back out here.
Yeah, you're right about that. Up until that last play, everything was working pretty well for this offense, gaining chunks of yardage, getting 1st downs, really making a push for the end zone, and looked like they had a nice rhythm going. Now you got to have a short memory here. Don't focus on the interception. Focus on what came before it and get back to it.
So the Cardinals, they've got the football here as we get you reset. They've got it 1st and 10 as they search for a go-ahead score. Murray to throw. That pass completed to Dortch. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. Here's 2nd and a yard. To throw is Murray. A short one here, caught by McBride.
And he picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. Here's 2nd down. This is Connor running right. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. They stay on the ground. Here's Connor again. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Clock's under a minute. Still plenty of time, partner. They have all 3 timeouts.
That means they have plenty of options in their play calling and where they target on the field. They can throw it downfield, maybe even in the middle, and use their timeouts.
And the Cardinals are going to be set up with a 1st and goal as good running gets them down to about the 4-yard line. Here's 1st and goal. Connor is in. Touchdown, Arizona.
Well, any thoughts about overtime have ended at this juncture. That touchdown puts them up 6. I would imagine they'll kick the extra point now and rely on their defense.
Yeah, rely on their defense. So a little bit of time left on the clock here in the 4th, but they got to feel good now. So that drive consumes 9 plays all told. And it's capped off by the late touchdown. It's a 7-point lead here in the final minute of the game. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. So now the Bears down by 7. A little over 40 seconds to go. How will this thing pan out? We'll watch as they come up on 1st down. And that is incomplete.
Well, they need a touchdown, and here they're saying, we're not going to get it 10 yards at a time. They felt they needed to take a shot there to at least get them across the 50, but that one falls incomplete.
Back to throw. He'll get this into the hands of Adunze. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 2 timeouts still in their back pocket. It's 1st and 10. Open man is Komet, the tight end. Now the Bears going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the football game. Here's 1st and 10. He's back to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. He'll look to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. This defense making some plays right now, aren't they?
And they look like a group that really locked in before this series started. Read their scouting reports, got back to reading their keys, and playing with excellent leverage up front.
Back to throw. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. And now time for one final play that has to be obviously in the end zone.
Can't wait to see what they call, but you want to get it to your best player. Sometimes you have to do it by formation. Move everyone to one side, and maybe he gets a one-on-one isolated on the backside.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. And the Cardinals are going to hang on on the final play, they get the turnover to seal this football game. But Charles, a heartbreaking way to lose this game. They got into position for that final play, had a decent look toward the end zone, but ultimately picked off, and that's your ball game.
Yeah, they gave themselves a great opportunity, didn't they? They'll replay that snap over and over. But sometimes you just have to give credit to the other side. Defense stood up in the final moment and came through with the interception.
So for Arizona, the win gets them back over 500 at 5-4 on the year. And they'll get to stay home again next week. Meanwhile, for Chicago, things are kind of getting ugly as they drop to 1-7 now on the year. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin.